Just another little day-to-day video. What is it, April 16th or something? I don't know. It's Wednesday, and it's after that vintage motorcycle rally in Fredericksburg. And I couldn't stay in that fairground. It's a lousy camp anyway. So I found this place just across the street. Mailed my stuff off yesterday, right? I found this just across the street and down the road a piece. And this is what I've got. Let's take a look. It's a turtle. Down over that way is a little beach that I can get in there if I want to take a bath there. Well, I'm done with what I had to do for the day. It's really nice to not have to get up to an alarm clock, I'll tell you. But I did have to work today, worked on the computer, which I don't really mind. I kind of enjoyed it, actually. And it's like early afternoon now, and I'm getting ready to go into town. There's a gym in there that's made a deal with me. I can go use that. Maybe I'll get me a regular shower instead of this creek here. And I met a couple people in there the last day or two. Maybe I'll see them. One invited me to stay on his property, but it's not as good as here. Anyways, when I go into town, of course, I'll be taking the entire camp with me. A lot of people tell me that it seems like a big hassle to them, but for those of you who haven't seen it, I timed the setup of this camp twice on video, and from everything on the bike, parked right here, to house up, bed out, takes 6 minutes. I done it twice. It was 6 minutes both times. And that doesn't include like brushing your teeth and putting on your pajamas or whatever else you're going to do before you climb into the sack. But that's just house up, bed out. And to put it all back on, I've timed that too. That was more like 15 minutes. But the deal is, when I get home at night is when I don't want to screw with it. I just want to put it up and get in bed, and that doesn't take that much time. In the daytime, I don't really tend to care that much because I usually just pack at my leisure. So I'm going to have to do that, but I'm going to stay in this town until I get this project I'm working on done. And I don't mind. I can stay in most any town. If I can find me a good camp and a gym I can use, I'm home. The motorcycle charges everything I need. I made a video about that some time back, but like the computer's in there right now and it's charging. I can drop it in there and leave it overnight. I can charge it once and probably the phone a few times, and the bike will still start up just fine. If I charge the computer twice and keep charging phones and things like that, lights, I charge the lights with that thing too, then it may not want to start so easy. But this is no problem. And so I'll just, as long as I ride it every day, you can charge all you want. So I'll be able to sit here and work again in the morning, try to get this project done. But with that, I'm going to go into town right now. So I'm out. it. We're going to do some espresso. First thing. Well, I went thrift storing yesterday to replace some of my worn out stuff. I got myself 6 brand new pairs of socks. They had brand new ones, and they're the thick kind too. They cost me $1 a piece, so I'm out $6 on that. I also got 2 new pairs of thermals, which I use for pajamas. I'm wearing one set now, right? There they are. I don't know that they're new, but they're like new, and they cost me $3 each. So I spent a whopping $12 on replacing worn out stuff. And you know, all in all, right now, at the moment, I found life to be pretty easy. But the truth is in general in the U.S., more often than not, I found life to be pretty easy, mostly for my material needs anyway. Mostly because of all the fat falling from the tables everywhere, like these things I just got here, and them motorcycle parts I bought. And if you look even into old motorcycles, they're pretty cheap these days. There's just a lot of excess. So I found life to be pretty easy as long as my needs remain simple, which they are. And with that, you know, it's morning time. It's another beautiful day. I've had 2 different guys offer me places to stay on their land. One, I didn't care for the land much. The other one's in a bigger town down here. I may stay there tonight. I'm not sure. He's got like a little garage out back, and they make breakfast in the morning there. I don't know. We'll see what happens with that. Just another option. Truth is, I really am enjoying this spot right here.